Okay, the next thing we need to look at for our cash budget is the cash disbursements for our materials that we purchase, right? Because as a manufacturer, usually we are going to be purchasing our materials on account, and that can be pretty significant influence on a cash flow. So first of all, in the cash budget, right, if we have depreciation expense included into some portion of our calculations previously, we need to back it back out again. But we're going to focus first on the cash disbursements related to actually our accounts payable accounts. So just like before, I'm going to unhide my sort of blank schedule, my accounts payable, and here we have, I picked these up from the prior page. These are the purchases that we're going to plan for this coming year. This was calculated in some of the schedules that we worked on in prior videos, and here comes our assumption. So 80% so we purchase everything on account, and then 80% of our accounts payable we pay during the quarter that we purchased it, and then the remaining 20% we are going to pay for in the following quarter. And we have an outstanding purchases from the fourth quarter of the prior year of $5,000. So that means that in the first quarter we're going to pay 20% of that, right, because it's hanging over. So let's uncover all these assumptions here, right? So 100% of our purchases are paid on account, 80% of them are paid during the quarter of the purchase, and 20% are paid in the following quarter, and then $5,000 were purchased in Q4 of last year. Okay, so let's so this is laid out very similarly to our prior schedule. So instead of received on account, we've got paid on account from, and then the quarters in which we are referencing. Okay, so let's take a peek at how this is done, right? So we have our planned purchases, and we are paying, right? Everything is on account, right? So this is payments for this quarter. So first of all, right, we've got 20% of last quarter's sales, or I'm sorry, last quarter's purchases paid now, and then for the everything is paid on account, right? So we have to pick up 80% of this quarter to be paid in this quarter. Let's get rid of those decimal points. And 20% from quarter one paid in the following quarter. Right, so you'll see these two together, by the way, add up to $44.92. You see that? You can see the sum down on the bottom there. Okay, in quarter two, we're picking up 80% of this quarter's quarter two, and then in quarter three, we're going to pay the remaining 20% from quarter two. In quarter three, we're paying 80% of our purchases during the quarter, and we're going to pay for 20% of them in quarter four, thusly. And then in quarter four, we're going to pay for 80% of what we get in that quarter. Okay. So I'm going to make these all consistent in the amount of decimals that they have, just so that it looks nice. And then once again, we're going to get our total of cash disbursements, just like we did with the cash So these are all the cash disbursements that we are paying on the purchases that we make in each quarter, okay? So that's how you do your cash disbursements. Now, so we see we're getting $10,000 cash in, and we are paying $4,500, $4,600 on accounts payable. But remember, that's not the only cash that we are spending. We will get to the remainder of the cash budget in the next video.